I thank you. That's going to be and you tell me what you're going to do with that money is pretty important. You're going to take the money and you're going to use it as a revolving loan fund. So you'll loan that money to small businesses that are trying to get started. You're going to directly help 8 downtown small businesses right now, initially, and they're going to grow, and then they'll pay the money back, and you'll loan it out again and again and again for 40 or 50 years. That's how we've done Newbern, and that's how you're going to do Morganton, and that's what works in North Carolina. At the Grind Cafe, I understand that Teresa and David Reed will use the funds. Hey, y'all, I'm glad I'm in the shade and you're in the sun. That's not whining about the weather. They are going to be able to use their little piece of the grant to expand the cafe and to hire 4 more workers. And this is when I want to come back with some of you. They're going to open it up at nighttime, and they're going to have live jazz nights during the week, some nights of the week. That's pretty cool for Morganton. And next to the Grind Cafe is going to be Abby Normal's restaurant, I think. Is it going in this direction? Where? Over here. Oh, my heavens, look. Cool, cool. It's closed down now, they tell me, but when they were telling me what you were doing coming up, they said that this Main Street grant for Abby Normal's will allow her to do a new restaurant. She's going to call it Mama Jane's, and it's going to be Southern Seasonally Fresh. That's pretty cool, you all. It's pretty cool for your community. So I don't believe that this grant, this little bit of money, is only about creating jobs. It's creating a place for tourists to come and visit, or for people who are visiting folks at the prison or Broughton or the School of the Deaf to enjoy a weekend or an afternoon. I believe that this kind of investment in a community like Broughton, like Morganton, can actually help create a new symbol, a new trademark for the town of Morganton. This is a wave of $2 million grants. We're doing them all over the state of North Carolina because I know, and you should know, that for every dollar we invest in a town like Morganton, the taxpayers reap $5 in a profit. And you know, in this kind of economy, I wish my stock account would give me $5 for every buck I put in. This is Main Street Recovery. It's a big day for Morganton. And on behalf of the 9.5 million people, did you ever think we'd get that big? 9.5 million people, Mayor, who call North Carolina home. We want to say congratulations to the leadership and the business owners and the people of this great community and this great county, Burke County. You go get them and invite us to come back and celebrate when you do the expansion and open the new restaurant.
Can't chew chewing gum and talk at the same time. Joshua, thank you.
Sorry, Mayor.
That's all right. That's okay. Governor Perdue.
Sir.
Deputy Secretary Dale Carroll. North Carolina Main Street Director Liz Parham. Downtown entrepreneurs, property owners, fellow elected officials, friends, and guests. On behalf of the Morganton City Council, I want to thank all of you for coming out today. Here in Morganton, to paraphrase the country song, we were Main Street when Main Street wasn't cool. Hard to believe, but more than a quarter of a century, this community has embraced the Main Street concept and philosophy. We were one of North Carolina's earliest Main Street communities. Your selection of Morganton for these downtown grants is just the next step in our ongoing effort to keep our central business district vital and growing. And we want to express our appreciation to you and your staff for recognizing and contributing to our downtown's future. You've shown that you know, as we in Morganton know, that the downtown is our heart. It is our heart of our community. None of us would long live if our heart weren't in good health. The same can be said for this community. A healthy downtown does not result by accident. It requires, ladies and gentlemen, hard work. They must have property owners, tenants, government officials, and a host of other willing to move heaven and earth to keep them going and growing. And how well I know that, because I've been doing it for 30 years. If downtown Morganton is successful, it owes that success to those that are out here today. Our city council, Larry Wisnett and Forrest Fleming are out here with us. The others could not make it today. The staff, led by our city manager, Sally Sandy, and our Main Street director, Sharon Jablonski, and her office crew, and worked many, many long hours to put this grant together. The Downtown Development Association and its board of directors, the dozens and dozens of merchants and property owners who attended the grant workshops, ladies and gentlemen, and put together the applications that resulted in awarding these grants. All of them deserve our thanks. But the work doesn't stop here. It only begins here. Tomorrow we must begin the work of engaging the builders, the contractors, and the property owners and tenants must secure the matching private dollars that, when coupled with these grants, will make their project a reality. Those of us who will be here to enjoy the results have a responsibility as well. These are tough times in our state, but our programs like Main Street grants can make a difference in towns and cities like Morganton. I ask you, if you know a legislator, I hope you'll join me in asking our state senators and representatives to keep that funding in next year's budget. We can only imagine what a difference continuing such a program can make to the small businesses and businessmen and women of North Carolina. Finally, Governor Perdue, I know we don't get to see a lot of folks from Raleigh here in Morganton, see a lot of Del Carroll though, but I hope you will come back. In fact, come back tomorrow night and you'll see hundreds of people in our downtown. Each and every warm and pretty Friday afternoon, we have a free concert where thousands of people will join us on our old courthouse lawn. And join us with the thousands of other people in September for our annual Downtown Morganton Festival. Come back often and see the progress that will be made on the projects that your generous grants will make possible. I want to thank our city crews, our bridge crews that come from our prison systems that help us keep downtown clean and sharp. Now, ladies and gentlemen, may God bless the state of North Carolina and God bless these United States. Thank you.